Let's flash back to the far-off year that is very unknown to today's generation, 2007, where me, living in Lubbock, played and experienced one of the greatest literary adventures of our generation, Halo 2. While I didn't actually ever exactly play this game myself, my cousins and my brother played it, and I just watched. I was watching something else other than the action, the explosions, the guns, and blood. I was watching the computers and the AI, computers that think, feel, and perceive for themselves. I discovered years later, I decided to look into it, and I discovered these are called artificial intelligence. Stuff like this, or this, or this. As much as fun it would be to have Arnold Schwarzenegger teleporting in and out of our houses and rooms, I'm feeling this would not be the best option to pursue in AI technology. Now, when I read most about this, I found out that most people just saw this as some far-off futuristic thing, something that will never happen in our lifetime. If you're one of those people, I'd like to tell you, the future is now. We will not have to go back to the future to see this thing ever happen in reality. We just don't, because it's already happening today. It's happening now. If you ever used Siri, or on my Samsung, the knockoff S voice, you no doubt used it, or some other voice identification. You're communicating with an AI. A primitive one, but still one nonetheless. Anytime you talk with like those automated customer service agents, again, a very primitive and annoying form of AI. Many people believe that if we're going to create AI in our lifetime, it's going to be a neural net artificial intelligence. An artificial intelligence that replicates the function of a human brain. And people thought, again, this is some far-off thing, until some guy named Moore proposed Moore's Law, which suggested that every year, the maximum power of a computer, the power of the most top-of-the-line computers in the world, would double in transistors, or the computer thinking bits. The more you have, the more powerful your computer is. Now, again, in the 1970s, when people were excited to see a picture on their computer, that again seemed far off. But when you look at a graph, it doubles pretty much every year, especially near the beginning. Now we have around 10 billion transistors compared to just a little over 1,000. Again, 10 billion is not enough to replicate the number of neurons in the human brain. But using my powerful Photoshop skills, I managed to add up a little bit of a top for it. As you can see, it's growing exponentially. It's only going to be a few years until we're here. Again, there's huge debate about this entire thing, if we should even pursue it. Like the old saying goes, people always wonder if they could do something and rather they should. Some people believe that this will be the next best thing. Automated doctors, we will diagnose things without having to worry about emotions withholding them, making them see what they want to see. They're looking for a disease in a blood sample. They don't want to see the black plague, they want to see nothing. And AI won't have to worry about that, it just says what it sees. Others believe that because it will not have emotions, or at least not for a while, it could have a miscalculation, or interpret something the wrong way, and then cause something like this, where humanity is fighting for their very survival and struggling to live to the next day over the robotic overlords who declared ourselves the inevitable and an inferior species. But these people are not the ones who can put together the first AI and turn it on. If the people who are sitting here listening to me talk about AI, the people that are in here doing math, English, biology, digital media, these will be the thinkers of tomorrow. And ultimately, it's up to you whether we may pursue it or not.